Right, so shall we just check no more here? Because we know what this will be like. I'll turn around and there'll be another one. Right. We'll just go around once. Just one more time. I found the screenshot. Okay. Let's have a quick look on our travel. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to commit too much time to that. We don't want a second one. Oh, Stonejourner is an outbreak as well. So that's actually a really good one. That will probably be our next hunt, Stonejourner, I think. Let's go and see. I can't believe how much that stuck out, really, at the end of the day. I was thinking it was going to be a couple of little things slightly different. I wasn't expecting it to be completely, like, that obvious. Let's have a look. I keep my other laptop in here, so I don't think I'm ignoring chat. Wow, that must have been so frustrating. At least you managed to just about see it. That's probably the best way of looking at it, at least. Oh yeah, we've got Dragon Sandwich on, so we're going to have loads of Cyclozars. We may come back and do Cyclozar if we get the Skrelps early. Right? Why not? Again, not too worried about the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. I just want the slightly more difficult things. Like if I could chain fish for this. But yeah. I do get how frustrating that must have been though. Like I would go a bit crazy as well. I guess it kind of plays more into the argument that the random encounters are better. If that makes sense. Oh, I swear Dragalge spawns out here, right? Oh, no. You're not Dragalge. Oh, you are. You're Skrelp. Right, where's the Dragalges? Do they spawn out here? Could have sworn they did. Wait. No, let's not do that button. That button. I'm just going to double check around the outskirts to see if there is any outbreaks. I don't really want to go online and lose that, to be honest. Right, let's get the Pokedex up then. Let's just double check this. I feel like it's probably at the end of the Pokedex. Right. Right, where are you? There you are. Thought it was near the end. Oh, it is around the north. Okay. We'll just keep going round up here then. And then we'll see some turn up. So I think they turn up in hordes. So at least if we can find some, it'll be a bit nicer. I am a bit surprised that we're getting that sort of Pokemon and stuff. I guess we haven't quite hit the right area for it, maybe. Because we definitely have a Dragon Sandwich on. Right? I haven't seen a single one. A single horde. I was expecting to see quite a lot of hordes. Not just like the odd Dragalge or Skrelp. I do think Skrelp is in Scarlet and Violet, right? No, Sword and Shield. Oh, here we are. There they are. They're sort of all in one big cluster. Just to make it even more difficult for me. They all look the same, don't they? There's like 5 in there. Are they all normal? I'm going to have to do the old attacking thing. Just to be sure. The lighting is horrible here, right? I know it's sort of more of a purpley black shiny Skrelp. I do know the Skrelp. I don't think I've ever seen the Dragalge shiny. Because as we said, we fished. Well, were we targeting this? I don't think I was actually targeting this. I think I just found it by accident. You look pretty normal. What about you? Well, now we're getting loads here. It's much nicer. And we're getting the hordes, which is nice to see. The lighting is not going to make this fun, is it? These all look very similar, so I'm taking into account that they are all the same. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll take into account. Was the Dratini shiny? This one here. I'm going to say no because it's sunk, but I didn't think they would sink, or they could sink if they're shiny. But I don't know. Dratini is one that I have nightmares on because of the colour. It's such a small colour change in my head. But we can have a look. That one's sinking. That one's still floating there, so maybe we try it. No. Because it hasn't disappeared. But let's focus on this for now. It'll come back up eventually. When we get a bit further away, I think. That one looks slightly different. No. No. This is really getting me with the lighting. Let's see. Not that one then. The pink turns green. Okay. Is that just on the Dragalge rather than the Skrelp? But we've got our best odds, right? So they all look pretty similar. So we can just go around a little bit further. They all look the same. We'll keep going. We're going to try and not just attack everything then, I guess. The one reason why I don't really mind just doing the attacking is if I've missed it, they're generally on the screen still if somebody goes, you missed it. Oh, hello. I think both are obvious. Okay. I've got a Skrelp in X and Y in the past, but I don't think I ever evolved it. So I feel like I should know what it looks like. It's just we know Scarlet and Violet really doesn't like making it easy to see anything. Does it? Let's be honest. We may not stick this one out. We're just going to do the rest of the sandwich, and that's fine. I think if I stay here, we're fine. We're just going to keep respawning more. Seems like a pretty good location. Even if we just attack, right? Like, the main reason we're going for this is because it's an exclusive, so no other reason really. When we go back into Violet, we will start our starter roulette, which is what we've sort of been doing. Basically, I had to get all of the starters in luxury balls, which I still don't have Quaxley. It's a little bit annoying. But basically, I've just done a load of picnics and got about 3 boxes. See, these two both look different. So which one is it? Not that one. So it must be that one, right? It must be this one that's shiny, right? No? Oh, they looked so different on the screen. The two of them. I can't even deny that I was for sure one was shiny. So this is the biggest problem with it. It's so similar. Like that one in the third one looks different, but as soon as it turns around, it's the same colour. Oh dear. Those Premiables are less than helpful. Which sort of Pokemon do you want in Premiables? Was that just... Oh, for the Paldean starters? Is that mainly that you want? Or do you not have a preference? Rikoko and Quaxley. Do you follow along with Dorcas and Dorcas's Discord? Because they are very, very helpful for people who are looking for certain types of shinies. In certain balls, like they're always at least ask around, like, and they asked around as soon as I asked about the Premier ones. They're the luxury ones. No one had one, which is understandable, but can't expect someone to have caught them in. It's my fault for not being around on the event, to be honest, but you never know. There's no harm in asking. If you want to ask in my Discord, feel free. Just put the question out there, see if anyone did catch them in Premier Balls. I have no problems. We're all about trying to help people get things in that they want. If we're honest, like, the more we help each other, the more we can enjoy these games, right? That's the key way of looking at most of this gaming. Like, we're not in this alone. We're in this together. Have you just frozen, or is that shiny? No, you've just frozen. Of course you've frozen. The one thing I did learn about Dragalge is it's very slow. Right, we're pretty sure none of these are anything. Because I used that GTS, that's where I eventually found my two. But that is where we did. Right. They all look the same, don't they? So we're going to see if we can find another little area. Wait. Are you shiny Quillfish? No. I know it's a lighter top. It looked quite light. And I can see exactly what you mean about the light being horrendous for this game. Because every time I look at them, 3 or 4 look different. And then I turn the corner and they're the same colour. You're hiding? Could you be shiny? No. They all look exactly the same, so I'm not worried about that little group. That one at the end could be. Let's go into a circle. I don't even mind if I get 2 Skrelps, to be honest. That was the one I thought it might be. It's not. Oh no, you're coming to say hello, are you? Now, as we said, if this doesn't shine on this sandwich, we're going to leave it. There are other ways to get it that are going to be nicer for me and less frustrating. See, one of the problems for me is I didn't ever really do any of the Mightiest Mark Pokemon. I'm not really a fan of them. For the most part, I find them a little bit boring for my liking. Because at the end of the day, they're things you can get elsewhere, and it's just a mark that's never going to be shiny. Never really going to be anything more. This one here. What are you? You normal? Nope. Well, you are. About that one. I guess it's easier to go for the Dragalges, but I'm guessing this could also be one that's much